Hi friends, I'm MK Williams. I'm an author and independent publisher, and today I'm going to be going over with you a refresh of why I think you should publish wide with your book in 2021. Stay tuned. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy to be here again with you today doing this bonus video to go over some of my personal success that I had in 2021 and reminding you how everything went in 2019, and again making my case for why you should go wide when you're publishing your book and not be exclusive with just one platform. So I'm going to be going through all of the reasons why my percentages were out the way they did this year. But before I get into the details of this topic, don't forget to hit subscribe. You'll be notified when I put out new videos every week about self-publishing and making a career out of being an author. And you'll also get notified when these bonus videos drop. So last year, I posted a video called The Case for Going Wide, and I went through all of my numbers from 2015 when I first started self-publishing with my first book, Nail Biters, all the way through 2019, and how my percentage of royalties coming from the Amazon ecosystem obviously shifted. So my very first book came out in late 2015. At that point, I was really focused on just telling people get the book on Amazon, even though it was out everywhere. So Amazon had the lion's share of my royalties into 2018. In 2016, 2017, 2018, I continued to say, oh, it's available on Amazon, oh, and everywhere else. But I did start to shift what I was saying to it's available everywhere, yes, including Amazon, but also, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, Apple, Google. I would actually start to list those out. And so by the end of 2019, roughly half of all my royalties were coming from the Amazon ecosystem. Now, when I say Amazon ecosystem, I mean KDP and ACX combined. So obviously, KDP is how I get my print and ebooks out onto Amazon, but ACX is how I get my audiobooks out on their platform as well. And so I couldn't just say, oh, well, X percent comes from KDP. That's the amount coming from Amazon. No, I also needed to include the audiobooks in there. So when I looked at everything at the end of 2019, it was roughly 50-50, which was pretty exciting to see for the years of putting in the effort to go wide. Working with different distribution channels, making sure I own my ISBNs, that I wasn't solely reliant on Amazon. If they were to suddenly drop out, I would still have royalty revenue coming in. And obviously the books are only a small part of my business. So when I looked at everything at the end of 2020, it was actually pretty interesting. So my KDP royalties at the end of 2020 were 45% of my total royalties that I received last year. So less than half. When I group everything in with ACX, though, the whole Amazon ecosystem, it jumped to 53%. So a little bit more than half coming from Amazon. That extra 3% over the past year, I don't know what that was from. It's actually pretty interesting because I did see a jump in my sales on ACX when they finally approved all my audiobooks last year. I had 3 books that were in limbo for most of 2020. And once they were available, I actually saw a big spike in sales, which was nice. And I mentioned in the video that I'm going to be posting about how to upload to ACX what's going on right now with Audiobook Gate or Audible Gate. I might do a whole separate video on that later once the dust settles, just because it's changing so quickly. But yes, I am still on ACX and I'm still getting royalties from them, and I don't want to cut off that revenue stream. So it was interesting to see that my percentage from the Amazon ecosystem did go up a little bit. What was nice, though, is that my total royalties that I earned in 2020 went up. So I don't mind that the percentage is a little bit higher because overall I earned more. So that was nice. So some big changes that I did make between 2019 and 2020, specific to my book Royalties, was that I put in new sales channels. So PayHip, I'm now using to sell the books directly to readers. If they want to get that from me, maybe they're not going to leave reviews, and I certainly would appreciate more reviews on Amazon. But when I see more of my sales coming direct, it's kind of like, well, I'd rather get the sale and hopefully that person can go and leave a review on Goodreads or somewhere else. But that is what it is. I'd still rather them just be able to get the book directly from me. I've added Findaway Voices. Now, Findaway Voices I was with for a hot minute in 2019. I think I had a handful of sales just because the Nail Biters audiobook came out so late in the year on that platform. But it was live for all of 2020. So I did see a lot of royalties coming there. And then I added my entire backlist to IngramSpark for wide print distribution. So that was really exciting to see as well. So I have all these things in place so that 2021, I can see more growth outside of the Amazon ecosystem just from my royalties. Now, again, when I'm saying royalties, my larger business encompasses helping clients self-publish. I was helping people format. I do consulting calls and various other revenue streams. Now, I did mention in a previous video that now that I'm a mom full-time and an author full-time, I'm probably not going to be able to take on as many clients. So I'm trying to find other passive or mostly passive income streams to add. So it'll be interesting to do a check-in this time next year and tell you how that's changing again. I do find that these videos help me stay accountable, and hopefully they help you take a moment to pause and look at your own metrics and say, do you have any weak spots? Are there any foundations to your business as an author that if they were taken out, the whole thing would crumble? And so for me, I feel like if Amazon was taking out, the whole thing wouldn't crumble. It would, not be structurally sound because it's half of my royalties, but that's only that one block. The entire business is more than just the royalties, and it's more than just Amazon. So I feel pretty confident that my business could withstand anything that might happen in 2021, because it certainly withstood everything that happened in 2020. So I want to wish you all the best of luck with you and growing your business and going wide. If you have any questions, as always, drop them in the comments below. If you found this information helpful, or if you just want to encourage me to keep going as I am pursuing more passive income streams, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe. It lets YouTube know that you found this video informative or entertaining, and it can get it in front of other authors like us. And now you can get back to writing your book.